yap, you yap, we yap together. I yap, you yap, we yap together. Is it focused? Are you focused? Yeah. You better be focused.
Because we are focused.
Yeah. You focus on business.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the iYAP podcast. I am your host. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for your ear. So, I'm your host, Megan Albright, and today we have the first guest. I haven't had any guest on the podcast until now. And I think it cannot be a better guest because basically she was the plug for this studio. You understand? I'm going to give you guys an introduction, but those who know me know her because they have seen her somewhere, either on my TikTok, on my Instagram, on my Snapchat, and it's the one and only Anita Lucky, the hairdresser, the dancer, the entrepreneur, the business owner.
Megan.
What does she not do? She did my lashes today, guys. So basically, at this point, anything you want done, she can do, or she can find a person that does it for you,
Stop
or
it.
figure it out. So it's exciting. Welcome to
I'm
the
so
podcast.
proud of you, Megan.
Thanks,
Finally,
you
we've been
too.
talking about
For
doing
real.
this for a minute.
For real,
It's
been
been a
months.
long time. So I'm very glad I'm sitting
It's
here
been
today,
months. Welcome.
sitting with you, being on your
Welcome.
podcast, seeing everything you're doing.
Amen.
It's really, really nice.
We thank God.
Thank God.
We
Yeah.
thank God.
So where are we starting from?
So,
Introduce myself.
Yeah, because like, how do we even meet?
It's crazy. What a long story.
How do we meet? It's been a minute.
I
It's
think
been years.
we met at an exam.
Yeah, I remember vividly seeing her at when I first came to Norway, and you had to take like the
B1?
language exam, B1, yes,
Yeah.
to go to which class you're gonna go to or stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I remember seeing her there, and deep down in my heart, I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know when you see another black person in the space,
Yeah.
that's how I felt. I was like, okay, I'm not the only black person here.
No,
I'd
that's
like,
true though.
So I never forgot her face, and then I remember seeing you on social media dancing. I remember when we used to make dance videos outside. She was, listen, when they say grind, every time I go on Instagram, you see Anita dancing somewhere. Police car behind, this car behind. It's like, okay. So then I was like, okay, this is someone I want to follow,
Yeah.
Then I started following you.
But we didn't keep in touch back
No,
then,
not
right?
really. It was just like, oh, hi, I remember seeing you before.
Yeah,
It
and
was
then
like,
we
yeah.
met at the dance class as well.
Yes, true.
And this
true,
was back
true.
in the
This
days.
is back in the days.
We're talking about 7 years back
This
down
is
right
back
now.
in the days.
This is
for
crazy.
real.
And right now we're sitting out here with God. Thank you. Yeah. So I think we've always knew of each other, but
Yes,
we
yes.
really get to hang out,
Yes.
right? We didn't really get to hang out.
I think everything in its timing,
Yeah.
because like I think some friendships you need to be in the right space in the right state of mind
Yeah.
for it to go. And like when we finally met and started keeping contact, then it was like, okay, fine, yeah.
She's a nice girl.
Yeah, literally, it's like she's a nice girl. I'm like, okay, she has her priorities straight, like she's working. You want to like someone who I can feel motivated, you understand? It's
thank
like
you.
today, she was like, I'm going to do my makeup with Anita. I'm like, you know what? I'll do my makeup at the same time.
No, I
I'm
think
like,
we're
let
both
me do
on
it
the
too.
same space when it comes to like getting things done.
The grind.
Grinding,
It's-
maturity. We are growing every day. We don't really get time to see ourselves so often.
Amen.
But when it comes to like getting work done, we're really
True.
like, okay, Megan, start up, let's go do this. She's like, okay. So it's really, really nice.
For real.
Thank you for having me in here
Of
today.
course. Thank you for coming.
Thank
It's
you.
like, what do you feel? This is your first podcast.
I don't know how
Or
I
have
feel.
you done a podcast before? Though? I don't
Never.
know.
I'm sitting out here like, should I keep this mic
It's
very
okay.
close
Even
to
if
me?
you sit like this, you can still
You
hear.
can hear
It's-
me.
Yeah. The volume is. So let me shout in your ear just in case you don't hear me.
So yeah.
But they can hear. So even if you sit like this, they will still hear.
Amazing.
So those who live in Oslo, you guys know that if you need a hair plug, this is the plug.
You know where to find me.
If you need a plug, if you need anything that has to do with your hair, your follicles,
As long as you just have a drop of hair, I
And
can
we'll
do
fix
anything
it.
with it. And now I just launched my wig
yeah, I want to talk about a new
club.
business because for all the girl them, 17th of May is coming up. By the way, if you're listening to this and you live in Oslo and you need to get your hair done, you
know
don't
where
want to
to find
look like a
me.
rat on
No.
the 17th of May. Get your hair done.
I don't think I have more availability.
Well, they
before the
need
17th
to
of May.
pre-order. You have to be first in line. It's first come, first serve.
At this
Oh. It's
point,
first come,
at
first
this point.
serve. But talk about it. What happened? What did you do today?
What did you do
you
today?
launch recently?
Oh my days, this is very. I'm very
excited.
proud to say this.
should.
I used to be very shy when it comes to my business. I don't know what to say, or I don't know how people are gonna feel. I don't know how people are gonna accept it. But I feel when it comes to hair, everyone is really interested because it's the
Yeah.
first thing people get to see when they see you for the first time, right?
True.
So I took a master class online. Shout out to Tracy Gallas, hair by
Yes.
Tracy Gallas. She hosted an hair class online, which I saw from TikTok or something like that. So I was like, okay, let me invest on this. Mind you, this was really, really expensive. Like, I'll say this really fast. When it comes to business, when it comes to making money, you have to invest to be able to make money.
Yes.
Okay? So this was really, really expensive. I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? I was like, fuck it. And then we spoke about it actually.
Yeah. She was telling me,
And
I said, do it.
then you were like, this is something that has to do with what you're into. So you should just take it, right?
Expand.
So I launched my wig brand. So I don't only do braids right now. So I sell wigs. This is so sexy to say.
I sell wigs.
I make wigs. Sell bundles.
She can customize you something.
If you're nice to me. Nah.
You're nice to me. You're very nice.
No, I feel everyone is really nice. So
Everyone
thank
is
you.
nice.
So I'm into the wig business right now, so which is really, really going really well. I sold out my first bundles today.
No, I would clap for her because to be honest, and
This
one
is
thing
insane.
about business, it's like
It's scary.
it is scary because you like. Are you sure you want to put that amount of money into something?
Yeah.
All these people don't buy wig. It's like we live in Norway.
In my mind, I was like, are there any girls going with wigs in Norway? Like,
and where are they?
where are they? Everyone is on
Where
my
are
DM
they?
right now.
But she posted it on her Snapchat, and guess what? People were sending
So
messages.
that.
Which one do you have? This one. Which one do you
Yeah.
have? How
And
much?
it's crazy.
Can I get this one? Can I get that one? And that's how.
Everything so that.
When you what's the English word? When you bet on yourself, you cannot go wrong because you really put your work, heart, blood, sweat, and tears into it. You were like, I'm going to just take this class. I'll order it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see how it goes.
And bro, guys, there's actually a video. I don't know if she has posted the video, but there's a video when she was unboxing the hair. Someone was coming to pick up hair. No, literally, it's like
That was crazy.
At the same day she got t-shirts open, it's like, no, someone is coming to pick it up. I'm like, you just open it right now.
It's crazy.
So anybody that needs motivation, if you need hair,
Maybe we need to talk. We need to start talking more about motivation.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't lose it myself. Like sometimes I don't want to
real.
push myself, or I feel like I feel so lazy.
you're just like, am I doing enough?
Am I
Or
doing
you
enough?
There's more to do.
There's more to do. Yeah, there's always more to do. But sometimes it's okay to be lazy. But
That's true.
It's okay to be lazy sometimes because sometimes you can lost it.
That's true.
It's crazy, huh?
When you work too much, it's like it gets to the point where you're overworking yourself.
Yeah.
And you only have so much energy, I feel like. And if you're taking energy drinks or coffee to keep yourself afloat, by the time you stop drinking all of these things,
At this point, I'm an addict.
how much energy guys, I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sleep in. So I slept in. I woke up at around 12. I woke up, I vacuumed, I cleaned a little bit. I ate breakfast. After breakfast, I was like, let me just watch it. I said I need a nap. 2 p.m. I'm going to nap. That I just woke up 2-3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I went, I had a nap. I woke up at 5. I was like, I need to leave this house because just I'm tired. I feel like every time I
Drained.
sleep, I'm not sleeping enough.
No.
8 hours sleep
It's
is not
never
enough.
enough, no.
24 hours a day is not enough,
Yeah.
guys.
I think that's where the motivation comes again because it's difficult, and
It is.
especially if you have it up here, like, okay, I'm gonna do
All
this,
the time.
but your body is weak, like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
want to do this.
It's like, at least let's just sleep a bit more.
Yeah.
Let's just relax.
Just a little bit more.
Especially when it comes to editing. Like filming the content, guys,
That's
is
something
not the
else.
problem.
No.
But editing it is another thing on itself.
I think we need someone who we're gonna be paying to do that editing.
Pay me to edit.
Oh, can I
The
pay you?
Yes, pay me. The thing is, like, if someone pay me to edit a video, I'll edit it. But my own videos, I'm not paying myself.
I don't even know where to start from.
Well,
I don't know.
that's
where to
the
start
thing.
from.
It's
Yeah.
like, should you do a vlog? Should you do a short video?
Yeah.
And then Masa, it's not easy, but then again, if it
No.
was easy, everyone would do it.
That's true.
That's really where that saying comes in. Like, if it were easy, everyone would do it.
But that's where the motivation comes again.
yeah, everything is motivation. At this point, listen, guys, I was at work at the cafe. I told them today, like, I was putting napkins on a tray. This is my entrepreneur mind. All I would think about, I was like, there's actually a company that makes napkins, and they are making money for making napkins.
It's crazy,
and I'm like,
huh?
I have no excuse to not invest in something or to not grind. It's like, because everything can be a business.
It is.
Everything can be sold. Like the ring that you put on your nose, someone is making that
Someone is
ring.
making it.
So, for anyone out there who wants to get to know you, or who
Yeah.
is wondering, how did you start the Lucky brand? Can I call it the Lucky brand?
Oh, that's cute. Thank you. I like it. Thank you.
How did you start?
Oof. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
How did I start? Oh my.
Like, when did you know that, okay, hair is what I want to do?
Okay, this goes back way in the days. I've always been good with making hair. I've always been really, really, really good when it comes to hair. Like you see on TikTok, on Instagram, I always make a video of myself fixing my hair. Even growing up, I always. Oh, well, my English is broken.
It's okay. They can
like-
speak Pidgin, they can speak Norwegian.
Don't put
Everyone
this
here.
part, okay? Yeah, I've always been good with making hair. My mom normally buys us like teddy bear and stuff, so I normally braid my teddy bears hair. And everyone around our neighborhood in Nigeria was always making hair. And we were about to move to Norway. My mom asked us to go learn how to make hair so we can make our hair when we move to Norway, right? So we went there making hair. I was too small, so I was still very young. Like, imagine
Like 9, 10.
13 years old girl braiding your
13,
hair,
yeah.
right? 13, 14, 15-ish. I don't remember. So imagine me braiding your hair. I was so small, so nobody wanted me to touch their hair. Yeah. So there was a day, it was during Christmas period. So the owner of the shop, it was so busy that day. So everyone was working, and then a client walked in, and she was like, I want to make my hair. And then they asked me, Anita, go and make the hair. I was like, okay. And then she was like, are you the one who's going to make my hair? She looked at me like, so you the one who's going to make my hair? I was like, yeah, I'm going to make your hair. So I made her hair. It came out really, really good. It was so pretty. So another client walked in that day. This I remember so clear. Another client walked in that day, and she was like, I want to make the same hair that auntie has on her hair. And then there was like, and she was like, I want the same person who
did
made
it,
that
yeah.
hair to make my hair. I was like, yeah. And then they called me again. She was like, she made the hair. And then she was like, this small girl, this smallie.
Yeah, they'll be like, are you sure she's the one who
Are
made
you
that
sure
hair?
she's the one who make that hair? So they trusted me from that day. So they started giving me hair to make. And then we moved to Norway. And I was always making my siblings hair, like my brothers and my sister. I make everyone hair. And then there was no one to make my hair. That was where the issue came from. There was no one to make my hair. So when everyone is sleeping, I go to the bathroom, I fix my own hair. And then my mom will wake up the next day, she'll be like, who fixed it? I'll be like, I fixed it myself. And then she'll be like, huh? How did you do it? I don't know, I just fixed it. And then it goes by, I started becoming very good with fixing my own hair. Trust me, I've been good with other people, but I
Doing
had
your
to
own
be
hair is
comfortable
different.
making my own hair. Started from a very young age. I'm just going to jump over. And then after I was done with school, I wanted to become a nurse. You ever listen to the sick reply?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
come
yeah.
in. Oh,
You got in.
why did I switch from
Once
Norwegian
you start speaking
to...
Norwegian, you switch.
How did I manage to switch from Norwegian to English? No, from English to Norwegian. Okay.
She wanted to be a
So
nurse.
I wanted to study to become a nurse. That was my passion all along. Is it that I was going to be a doctor or a nurse? So that was it, straightforward. So after I was done with high school, I went to the university for some years to study to become a nurse. So I was going there, but I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I wanted something new. So I dropped out of the university. And then I started traveling a lot. I was there. But at the same time, I wanted to study. I wanted to become something. I wanted to have a career for myself, which I'm not done with right now. I'm still working on it. And
Almost
then
finishing
a
mine.
guy sent me, a friend of mine, not a girl, sorry. Shout out to Sasha. She sent me a message on Instagram and she was like, Anita, it's my birthday. Can you help me fix my wig? And then I was like, huh? Fix your wig? I can only fix my own wig. I don't know about any other person. I can fix my own wig. And then she was like, I'm going to pay you. I was like, okay. If the wig is nice, if I fix it and it's nice, you pay me 300 krona. If I fix it and it's not nice,
just take it.
don't pay me. It's okay. as long as we have a deal, shouldn't do.
You get it?
You get
understand?
it? So I fixed her hair and her wig was so nice. Trust me, this was banging. I think it was her birthday during that period. So she was like, Anita, why don't you study to become an hairstylist? I was like, I've not gone to an hairstylist school. How am I able to study to become an hairstylist? And then she was like, you can actually study at Adam Ever Academy, which I'm going right now. Shout out to them. Yes, which I'm actually going right now. And she was like, you can actually study to become an hairstylist. I was like, okay. And then she brought out our computer. This was while we were in our apartment. After I was done, we just have like guest talk and other stuff. This was after I was done making her hair. So she brought out our computer and then she applied for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Sacha applied for me. And then we applied and the date to apply is gone out already. Like the deadline to apply is gone out already. And then we just applied just to apply.
Not?
Okay, let's just try. And then the next day I traveled to London. I think I had just a one-way ticket. I think I had just one-way ticket to London. This was
when I stayed there or what?
I love London. This was while I was going to London all along. So I had a one-way ticket to London. I didn't know when I was coming back to Oslo. And I was in London. And then one day I got a call from somebody. And then they were like, you got an admission into Adam Ever Academy. Ooh. I was like, oh yeah, okay. Okay. I'm still in London. And then there was like, school starts on Monday. We're talking about Friday. This is Friday. Like, okay. So I have to fly from London to Oslo. This was on a Sunday. I was like, okay, let me just go try for a week and see how these schools go. Yeah. Let me just try for a week. And then I remember I am very good with braids. So I started doing my braids at home. This was when the Lucky braids came all along. I started doing my braids from home and I started getting a lot of customers. And I was still going to school, full-time student. Or I'm still going to school right now, full-time student. And ever since that day, I said, let me just try for a week. I've been there for 2 years now.
What God cannot do does not exist.
What God cannot do does not exist. So
for real.
I was like, okay, let me just try for a week, to a month, to 2 years. Now we're going really, really strong. By the grace of God, now I have my own studio, which I'm very proud to say. I used to be very shy to say I have a studio, but now I have a studio. I have a studio which I do just braids, and I work at Adama Eva full-time studying to become an hairstylist. So that's the end of my story. Thank you so much. That's not the end of my story. That's just the summary of my story.
That's the summary of the beginning. This is the continuation, and then, in fact, there will be no end until you decide that that's where it wants to end.
Amen.
So no, I'm so proud of you to see. Like, literally, I remember those days when you would listen. Doing her hair on the gram. You know when you're watching motivational videos, but you don't want to get motivated because I don't want to sit and do my own hair. No. I used to do my hair a little bit, but it's not easy. Your arms. How can you sit and you see the back of your hair? It's like
I don't know.
I
don't know. I think it's
dedication.
I think it's just me spending time with myself.
Literally,
that's what I would call it.
It's that comfort time for you. It's like, okay, I'm going to do my hair. You watch something, you listen to some music.
Sometimes I'll watch a full series doing my own hair. I'll laugh. I'll get sad. I'll be happy, like, especially when I'm almost done. At the start, it's not fun. It takes time.
Ending, you're like, you can see the hairstyle coming together.
And now I'm so used to doing my own hair that if someone else is supposed to do my hair today, I'll be so picky, like, can you do it like this? Can you do it like this? I want it to be like this. I want it to be like this.
They'll be like, sit down, let me do your hair. I'm the one who's doing it.
So I'm always really happy when I make my own hair myself.
That's good. You're really good at doing what you do. You know,
Thank
I
you.
think that's also why these customers keep coming back.
Bless them.
Because they
Yeah.
love the service. And what I love about like doing my hair with you is like it's not just about the hair. Because you go to some places and you do your hair and you just focus on watching something because you don't
Yeah.
feel like you can really talk so much or like the environment is not really like that. But with you, I feel like everyone that comes there, they get a piece of you and you get a piece of them. Like
thank you.
honestly, I've been there when she does hair for some people and it's like I literally feel like you get to know these people actually.
Yeah.
Like it's not just I went to do my hair to that somebody's place and then
Yeah.
it's like they live
That's
there, you
true.
feel happy, or they are very good at like customer service, bro.
Stop.
Listen,
Stop.
you go there, you gist and gist. If you have plans after, don't make any plans after, because you end up wanting to stay.
That's true.
It's very nice. So I hope that people watching this video, if you want to do your hair in Oslo, come and do your hair. Do your Sotinema hair, 17th of May.
Sorry, I don't have more available time for 17th of May.
Pester her. Say, Anita, please. Beg her.
You don't want me
Beg
to sleep.
her.
What's the time right now we're filming this
I
video?
swear. It was just going to be a quick video because we were like, I would really wanted to have her on. And we can always have more episodes.
Yeah.
Like
Motivation
videos.
videos
And I'm so happy that we finally I'm happy that we like started to build a friendship also because I think it's like from last year that we actively started to hang out, like, okay, see each other and stuff. Because we went to Afro Nations together.
That's the topic we save for another day, Megan. Stop exposing me like that.
Sorry, we went there. If you saw me, you do not see me. If you saw me, you do not see me. But just a little introduction so you guys know that I'm going to be having guests on the show. It's really late right now, so we need to go home and sleep.
Yes.
But if you're out there and you want to be an entrepreneur, you don't have to sleep that much.
No.
8
Send
hours
me a
a day
DM.
is too much. Yeah, send a
We
DM.
can talk about it.
Send a DM. If you need like advice on a business to start or some kind of motivation or anything, send a message, send a DM, call, book your appointment to do your hair. Doing your hair is therapy, guys.
It is.
Doing your hair is actually therapy because when you do your hair, you feel good. You look
Can I say
good.
something? You know, whenever I feel like I'm sad, I just know that my hair is not done. When my hair is done, I'm good to go. Wake me at any time. What's the time right now? We're filming this video, right?
That's true.
As long as my hair is done,
It's like
I'm good to go.
Yeah,
Thank
that is
you.
true.
That's true.
It's something about letting go of the old, putting something
It
new,
is,
looking
yeah.
at yourself in the mirror and understanding like you're beautiful.
And just being able to change your style is immaculate.
Switch it up.
Amazing.
Switch it up. So yeah. Where can they find you though? If anybody's looking for you, where can I find Anita Lucky? They're finding you with
find me?
touch. Where?
I will find you. No. Okay, you can follow me on all socials. Anita Lucky on Instagram. Anita Lucky Bright on Instagram.
Yes.
On TikTok, I think it's the same. I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
Send
I
a
think
DM.
so. Yeah.
Send a DM.
Send me a DM.
Send a message.
Yeah.
Slide
Thank
into the
you.
DM. And also, when you're sliding into the DM, please slide into her DM and tell her what you want. Don't just say hi.
No, say hi. I love it when you say
say
hi.
hi, but like
Yeah.
say hi and more.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video? And more.
$20 a
And
month.
more. No, say hi. I would like to do this and that, so that she knows from the get-go. Because a lot of people are sending messages, guys. So you want her to answer you as fast as possible. And when she sees what you want, it's easier to just be like, okay.
Be specific. Just be like,
Yeah.
I want this. No, okay.
Hi, I'd like to do
Hi,
braids.
Anita. I really love what you're doing now.
Give them the whole speech. If you said this exact thing that she's saying, she will reply you faster.
Nah.
I'm
Thank you
just
so
playing.
much. And thank you for having me,
Of
Megan.
course, we're gonna go and sleep, guys. Thank you.
We're going
for
to bed.
Today.
I don't know what the time is. I think it's about 1.
It's late enough.
Yeah, we're
It's
going
late
home.
enough. I've been your host, Megan
Bye.
Albright. Check out the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you're listening to, and rate it. Give it a 5-star. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, let's
It's
run.
time to go and sleep.